stiff and uncomfortable because he's
Body shots.
He's not going to be nearly as efficient.
Oh, absolutely. But Terence Crawford will whoop his ass. He would beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he will beat Floyd Mayweather too. He got everything it takes to beat Floyd. Damn Judah, damn terrific fighter. Terrific fighter, but he ain't no damn Terence Crawford.
Pro boxing at the age of 49 to take on, y'all know what, after the Mike Tyson fight.
Joe Rogan reacted to the possibility of Floyd Mayweather returning at 48 to face Terence Crawford, stressing the immense risks involved. He pointed out that Floyd's body no longer functions with the same efficiency, with noticeable decline in his reflexes and stamina. Rogan explained that a 12-round fight would be extremely demanding, as maintaining Mayweather's trademark defensive sharpness and pace is unlikely at this stage. He warned that even lasting the full distance would be a serious challenge, making such a comeback a dangerous gamble.
Logan is going to be much less efficient. He's going to be trying really hard, and he's never done, I don't know how many rounds they're doing. How many rounds are they doing?
8 maybe or something like that. I don't even know if they've announced it, but still.
If I was Floyd, I'd want it to be 12.
Yeah,
Like,
the longer the
drag that guy into deep water and then beat the out of him.
Yeah.
At 48 years old, Floyd Mayweather's announcement of a possible return to professional boxing has sparked a wave of shock, curiosity, and concern across the boxing world. While fans have already seen him take part in several exhibition bouts, including a confirmed showdown with Mike Tyson in 2026, the notion of a genuine pro comeback carries far greater weight and consequences. Once celebrated as one of the sport's greatest defensive masters and an undefeated legend, Mayweather had seemingly closed the chapter on his professional career. Now, his interest in returning has raised questions about his true motivations. Is he driven by a competitive fire that refuses to fade? Or is the prospect of another massive payday too enticing to resist? The debate has divided fans and analysts alike, with some excited at the prospect of witnessing his brilliance once more, while others remain deeply skeptical. Critics argue that Father Time has inevitably slowed his reflexes and endurance, making a full-length professional fight a dangerous gamble. Regardless, the possibility alone has reignited passionate discussions about Mayweather's legacy and durability at this stage in life.
Oh, Jesus. Floyd Mayweather. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? So as to be revealed, everybody, I just seen this on Instagram, the Menace has pointed out that Floyd Mayweather could return to pro boxing at the age of 49 to take on, y'all know what, after the Mike Tyson fight. I don't know, but the man has been asking the question. He said it's a possibility, it's a possibility. Worst case scenario, everybody. If Floyd Mayweather want to go in there and take on Terence Crawford, Terence Crawford will melt a 49-year-old version of Floyd Mayweather. I'm sorry, bro. I posted that video of Timothy Bradley, bro. He's right. He's correct. He might be right about the prime versus prime. I will have Floyd prime versus prime over Terence Crawford, but when it comes to right now, undoubtedly Terence Crawford would brutally melt him and stop Floyd Mayweather right now, bro. I do not want to see Floyd Mayweather in pro boxing again. The last time I seen him was Conor McGregor. That was a beatdown, but that was 40 years old, bro. That was 8 years ago. That was 8 years ago, everybody. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see him returning, bro. I just don't. I don't at all. That 50-0 record, that will go down the drain. Trust me. Go down the drain. If he fights a fresh fighter today, everybody, Floyd Mayweather is not once he was 8 or 9 years ago. Just, I don't like this at all. You get crushed. You get crushed by all these fresh up-and-comers right now, bro. Terence Crawford, he ain't beating Crawford. If you all Floyd Mayweather fans thinking he's gonna beat Terence Crawford right now today, you're all delusional. Literally delusional.
Joe Rogan, one of the most influential voices in combat sports, reflected on Floyd Mayweather's career with both praise and criticism. He acknowledged that Mayweather was undeniably brilliant in his prime, showcasing unmatched defensive mastery and technical precision. However, Rogan argued that as Floyd's career progressed, the excitement surrounding his fights began to fade. Rather than delivering the thrilling knockouts fans often longed for, Mayweather increasingly relied on decision victories, which some perceived as less entertaining. The shift from pretty boy Floyd, who carried charisma and risk-taking flair, to Money Mayweather, who focused on business and legacy, proved highly lucrative but arguably diminished the spectacle of his fights. Rogan highlighted this duality. Mayweather remained undefeated and technically flawless, yet sometimes left audiences craving more drama. This perspective intensifies debate over his potential professional return at 48, as fans question whether he can reignite that spark or if age has permanently dulled the edge that once defined him.
That would have been fucking incredible to see which style's superior. Because Floyd would move towards you like this and just get right up on you. It would just show you how good Floyd really is. Because the fact that he's won decisions by, playing it safe, people that just don't get excited about him and they recognize him with the all-time greats. He's the best.
Former champion Tim Bradley has shared his thoughts on a potential clash between Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford, firmly favoring Crawford. While acknowledging Floyd as one of the greatest of his era, Bradley believes Crawford's skill set would overwhelm him at this stage. He highlighted Crawford's speed, high work rate, and adaptability as key advantages. Bradley emphasized that Crawford's versatility, his ability to switch stances, control range with sharp footwork, and apply constant pressure, would likely neutralize Mayweather's renowned defensive style, leading to a decisive victory for the younger champion.
Here to tell you guys, Floyd Mayweather's a GOAT. Oh, absolutely. But Terence Crawford will whoop his ass. He would beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he will beat Floyd Mayweather too. He got everything it takes to beat Floyd. Damn Judah, a damn terrific fighter. Terrific fighter, but he ain't no damn Terence Crawford. Especially from the southpaw position. And he gonna run into problems with Crawford because Crawford hits harder than him. Crawford is the most complete fighter that I've ever witnessed in real life. He will beat Floyd Mayweather. However, damn, I'm telling y'all, Crawford will beat Floyd Mayweather in his prime. Pound for pound. Prime versus prime. He has more power than Floyd. He's longer than Floyd. He's stronger than Floyd. He got a chin of granite. Terence Crawford is a different animal. Terence Crawford will beat Floyd Mayweather. Hey, 7 days a week.
You think Crawford would beat Floyd?
Tim Bradley's perspective underscores the difficulty of pitting Floyd Mayweather's technical brilliance against a fighter like Terence Crawford, who blends natural athleticism with sharp tactical awareness. Crawford's high activity and dynamic engagement stand in contrast to Mayweather's methodical, defense-first style built on timing and experience. This creates an intriguing hypothetical matchup where sheer skill may not ensure victory. Joe Rogan has frequently praised Crawford, recognizing his intelligence, preparation, and mastery of boxing fundamentals. Rogan points to Crawford's ability to read opponents, dictate the tempo, and deliver precise, damaging combinations as proof of his exceptional craft. These qualities, Rogan argues, set Crawford apart from most of his peers. Together, Bradley's and Rogan's views highlight why Crawford is regarded as one of the most complete and dangerous fighters in modern boxing.
Guess what I just got done studying? Floyd Mayweather, Zab Judah. Yep, that's what I just got done studying. And I'm here to tell you guys, Floyd Mayweather's a GOAT. Oh, absolutely. But Terence Crawford will whoop his ass. He would beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he will beat Floyd Mayweather too. He will beat him too. He got everything it takes to beat Floyd. Floyd struggled in the first half against Zab Judah. Zab Judah, a damn terrific fighter. Terrific fighter, but he ain't no damn Terence Crawford. Especially from the southpaw position. Floyd didn't like fighting southpaw.
Guys, Zab Judah is one of the most gifted, skilled boxers. A lot of people struggled with Zab early on. He was a real problem I think Zab just didn't have the mentality of a great fighter, but he was a talented fighter. If you haven't checked him out, you should go check him out.
Floyd reached with that right hand. You think he's gonna reach against one of the best back foot counterpunchers in the game? He gonna reach with that right hand against Crawford? He gonna get slept reaching with that back hand. The way he reaches with that. That level change back hand he throws too. Man, that bull jab he does too, that ain't gonna work. That is not gonna work. Floyd got a 72-inch reach. Yeah, he had quickness, fast reflexes. However, Crawford got all of that too. He got all of that too. And he got a 75-inch reach. Great counter puncher. Can concentrate all night. Can put pressure on Floyd. He can even invite Floyd in. Yep, I noticed. Floyd's not having success. He started to step on the gas. That's what he do. And he gonna run into problems with Crawford because Crawford hits harder than him. Crawford is the most complete fighter that I've ever witnessed in real life. He's the most complete. He has it inside and also outside. He will beat Floyd Mayweather. There's no hands down.
Salam Bey, a respected boxing analyst, offered a balanced perspective on the ongoing comparisons between Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford. He stressed that such debates can be misleading since the two fighters belong to different eras and faced distinct challenges. Mayweather built his legacy on unmatched defensive mastery and remarkable consistency, while Crawford has carved out his reputation through adaptability, aggression, and exceptional ring intelligence. Bey argued that declaring one clearly superior oversimplifies their achievements and overlooks the nuances of their respective times. Instead, he encouraged a measured approach, one that acknowledges Mayweather's undefeated record and historical impact while also recognizing Crawford's dominance in today's competitive landscape. In Bey's view, both fighters deserve respect for their unique contributions to the sport of boxing.
Fights, those two totally different approaches. But went in there and took the fight away from Canelo, whereas Floyd went in there and never gave Canelo a chance. So, just looking at those two different fights, that's Canelo's opinion. Everybody's opinion is different. Styles make fights at the end of the day, so that's subjective.
And now you got Bradley, Shane Mosley saying that Crawford is better than Floyd. Give me your takeaway. Both undefeated. One guy went the big fight approach. Other guy went as far as accolades, unifying, undisputed, etc. But then when you look at them, fuck their resumes. When you look at them as fighters, who's the better fighter?
They're two different fighters. That's really how I look at it. I feel like their resumes are great. What they did in their careers is great. But at the end of the day, it's two different eras. So it's not always as comparable as people try to make it seem. People criticize Bud's career, but he fought the best of the best in today's era. Floyd fought the best of the best in his era. So, it's two different eras. They have two different styles. Bud goes in there and adapts to whatever style that he has to adapt to that night with that fight. Whereas Floyd stays to himself. Every fight that he fights, Floyd is Floyd. He makes adjustments and fights differently according to every fighter, but that's every great fighter. That's just boxing. Floyd always stays true to Floyd Mayweather. Regularly wins. Pretty boy Floyd.
Oscar de la Hoya has weighed in on the Floyd Mayweather versus Terence Crawford debate, offering a perspective that balances respect for both fighters. He emphasized that while Crawford is an extraordinary talent and one of the most skilled boxers competing today, he may not surpass Mayweather's overall greatness. De La Hoya pointed to Floyd's flawless record, longevity, and career-defining accomplishments as unmatched benchmarks. At the same time, he acknowledged Crawford's impressive skill set and dominance in the modern era. His remarks highlight the ongoing discussion within boxing, where greatness is judged through differing lenses, whether by historical legacy, technical mastery, or current performance. De La Hoya's view underscores the tension between celebrating Mayweather's undeniable past achievements and recognizing Crawford's claim among today's pound-for-pound elite.
I said that Crawford is way better than Floyd. You know Crawford, you know Canelo, you know Floyd. What do you think? Who would win in a fight?
My man.
I have to disagree because Floyd Mayweather toyed with Canelo. Like, he literally toyed with him. He didn't get hit at all. Not one time. And Crawford, yeah, he's more of a fighter, boxer. Mayweather's more of a boxer. But I have to disagree. I think Mayweather is much more superior than
Boxing analysts continue to speculate on a fantasy showdown between Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford, with many leaning toward Crawford as the likely winner. They point to his superior ring IQ, lightning-fast footwork, and victories over elite opponents such as Errol Spence and Canelo Alvarez. These accomplishments highlight Crawford's ability to excel at the highest level, proving him a dangerous challenge even for a legend like Mayweather. His blend of tactical intelligence, speed, and adaptability provides him with a theoretical edge in such a matchup. Former world champion Shane Mosley has also weighed in, stressing that size could play a decisive role. Crawford now fights at 168 pounds, whereas Mayweather spent much of his career around 147. Mosley argued that while Floyd's defensive brilliance and technical skill are undeniable, Crawford's natural size, reach, power, and ability to switch stances would likely overwhelm him. He emphasized that Floyd dominated opponents of similar size, but stepping in against a naturally bigger, stronger, and more versatile Crawford could expose a disadvantage that even Mayweather's mastery might not overcome.
Him on par with Floyd Mayweather Jr., and you know Floyd Mayweather Jr. doesn't like that. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is one of the biggest egos in the sport, so much so that he could not find a way to give Muhammad Ali credit as being a top 5 fighter and claim that Roberto Duran sits above Muhammad Ali, right? Why? Because Floyd wants to be better than Muhammad Ali. He completely redid his image when he became Money Mayweather to pretty much copy from calling himself the GOAT, calling himself TBE, right? Whole thing. Very disrespectful of Muhammad Ali when he was coming up, when after Floyd Mayweather Jr. wound up being at the top of the sport. So now that Terence Crawford has firmly placed himself at the top of boxing, and not just as the pound for pound fighter, right now, many people are saying, hey, shouldn't he be considered one of the greatest fighters of all time? Isn't this a realistic conversation we can have? So what does that do? That butts Terence Crawford right up against Floyd Mayweather. So when Floyd was asked a series of questions, right, because Floyd is now has a fight coming up, I do believe it's maybe in January. I think it may be in January or early 2026, I believe is the time frame, where Floyd Mayweather Jr. is going to be fighting Mike Tyson in I believe this is going to be an exhibition.
Although no official confirmation has been made, discussions about a potential professional fight between Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford have stirred major speculation across the boxing world. Many believe Floyd may set his sights on Crawford due to his current status as an undisputed champion and his recent dominant performances. A victory over Crawford would not only settle long-standing debates about who is truly superior, but would also create massive media attention and financial reward. Still, questions surrounding Mayweather's age and the uncertainty of negotiations make this possible matchup more complex. The anticipation reflects boxing's fascination with what-if scenarios, as fans wonder whether Floyd can still perform at an elite level. Crawford supporters argue that he represents the toughest challenge Floyd has yet to face. Adding to the debate, legendary fighter Roy Jones Jr. questioned the credibility of Mayweather's legacy. Jones argued that aside from his win over Canelo Alvarez, Floyd often avoided opponents at their absolute peak, instead fighting smaller, older, or past prime foes. He suggested that Mayweather's undefeated record may overstate his greatness, especially when compared to versatile fighters like Crawford, whose resume reflects challenges across divisions.
Floyd Mayweather, top 5?
No, not in my book. No.
Not even top 10?
Maybe top 10 in my book.
not top 5. He's maybe top 10, but not top 5. Floyd can fight. Don't get it wrong. Floyd can fight. But here's what my problem. Well, I understand. I know you're a Floyd fan. But here's my problem. Who did Floyd fight that was on his level when he fought? Only Canelo. That's it. Don't give me that stuff about the other guy that was going to prison. You know he's going to prison when he get through. And then to take it even further, Cotto was not on his level. Wait. See, stop. Let me finish first. Cotto.
You asked me a question.
Cotto already was done. And Cotto is an all-time great? No. Cotto's all-time Puerto Rican great. Cotto's not an all-time great.
I agree with you.
He's an all-time Puerto Rican great. All right, so that's not great. That's not on your level. Pacquiao. You waited till Pacquiao got knocked out by Marquez before you fought him. If you'd have fought him 4 years ago, it'd have been something. Because both of y'all were here. We'd have found out who the best was. You waited till Marquez knocked him out, and now you fought him. If I wait till somebody to beat James Toney before I fight him, do I get credit for being the greatest fighter of all time because I beat James Toney?
No, you don't.
No, I don't. So my point is, you didn't do it the right way. You know that. Who else did you fight besides them? The biggest, best 2 names you can pull up besides Canelo.
What I'm saying is that, do you think around that time would have even beaten Floyd that he didn't?
So my point is, I'm not gonna say who
because I can't name a person.
I'm not gonna say who would have beat Floyd. Like I said, I'm just saying Floyd never fought nobody that was of his equal. He didn't have it. He didn't fight a James. He didn't go looking for a James.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned for more boxing updates and we'll see you next time.